All right. Right now we're going to talk about the different knives that you have, different utensils you can use in the kitchen. A lot of them are cross-referenced and says knife on the end. You'll see a lot of different knives that Chef will explain down at the end. I'm going to do these knives right here. We're going to do, this is first your slicer. Now slicers can either be pointed or rounded at the end. These are great for slicing meats, vegetables, and you can kind of see how that kind of nice and sharp.
Santoku is a Japanese knife that's been really popular lately, and it's all a question of taste or how you like it, how you feel comfortable with your knife.
All right, this one is a serrated knife, and what we're going to be using this one for, you saw Chef kind of use it in the pico as well as bread. It's a great bread knife. Now you see the offset knife, that's really used for just bread only, and it kind of gets a nice even cut throughout the bread.
Now we go with paring knife. I always said, you know, there's two knives you have to get at least in your kitchen. One is the paring knife, and the other one, of course, the chef knife. Next one is the tourne knife. So what is it called tourne? Because we turn vegetable, and let me demonstrate. I'm going to take potatoes here, cut it in half, and I'm going to tourne. So the reason we call it tourne, you can see how I turn the potatoes and take the other half. So this knife makes it easy to do this kind of cut.
All right, and now we have the boning knife. You see the European boning knife right here, and then you see the American counterpart.
Next one is actually a zester. So what a zester, what it says, taking the zest out of citrus, let it be lime, lemon, oranges, and we just go make it really easy to have the zest out, so we don't have the white part of the citrus will be kind of bitter, so you just want the skin.
The last one is, I'm going to explain, is the chef's knife or the utility knife. This can come in all different sizes, and you remember we talked about it before, is that you use the size of the knife that you can control. Once you can't control a knife, you need to kind of use a smaller knife. Once you get control of it, you can go up to a bigger knife, but you always remember, curl your fingers and tuck your thumbs.
Now we got different kind of peeler. This is more like a European peeler. I'm pretty sure you're more familiar with this kind of peeler we find most commonly here in the United States. What we have here is actually a butter curler. Let me demonstrate. Nice curl. So you'll find that on your plate with the bread. Now this is a channel knife. It's used to make decoration. We go around and making channel. I use an orange right here. And after that, what we'll do is just slice some wheel and use that as decoration. And at last, a cheese knife with the biggest of all. And what we use that is to actually cut cheese, especially when we got big block of cheese. It's really hard to cut a cheese like that, a block of cheese like that. So we'll use this knife, put your weight and see so through, and it make it really easy. If you try to do that with a smaller knife, even a chef knife, that's going to be really hard for you to do.
To peel tomatoes, score an X on top of tomato, put it in hot water for 15 to 30 seconds, transfer to an ice bath, and peel.